This is LeetCode Challenge 231. The name is power of 2. Given an integer called n, we have to return true if it is a power of 2. Otherwise, we have to return false. An integer n is considered a power of 2 if there exists an integer x such that 2 to the power of x equals n. Example, if n is 1, we can have 2 to the power of 0, meaning x is 0, and any number raised to the power of 0 gives you 1. So in this case, we return true because we can have 2 to the power of x, x0 equals n. Likewise, we can have here, if n is 16, we can say 2 to the power of 4, meaning x is 4 here, and 2 to the power of 4 is 16. N is 16. So this here is also true. If n is 3, we don't have any integer exponents where 2 to the power of that integer would be equal to 3. So in this case, we have to return false. Here is my solution. The function name is already given with the parameter n. So now I'm having my integer x, just like they are saying here. If there exists an integer x such that n is equal to 2 to the power of x. So that x variable integer is what I have here. And if n is a negative number, then we just return false because we can't raise positive 2 to a number and get a negative value. So it's false automatically. Otherwise, if the function did not return here, it means that this was not the case. We can proceed and try to find the integer x such that 2 to the power of x equals n. So we are starting here with x having the value of 0 here, and we're going to run this loop until x equals 31, or until we find the exponent such that 2 to the power of that exponent is n. So at first we're going to have 2 to the power of 0 compare with n. If it's false, then we increment x, so it becomes 1, and we check again at the next iteration. If we don't find it, then x becomes 2, and so on, until this equals true, and then we return true. Otherwise, if that loop terminated, meaning x equals 31, and up until 2 to the power of 31, we did not get the value of n, then we have to return false. According to the constraints here, the value of n would be anywhere between negative 2 to the power of 31 and positive 2 to the power of 31 minus 1. That's why here I have x minus 32. Alright, so that's it for the explanation of my C++ code. And we've passed the test case. So now let me submit this. And this algorithm is quite small and pretty fast, only 3 milliseconds, and we've passed all the test cases. So if you click on the details here, you see that we had over 1,000 test cases and we passed all of them. So that's pretty good. If you like my solution and you want to practice more coding interview questions, please subscribe to my channel and I'll catch you next time.